If you've been following me for a while, you guys know I like guys that are apparently have lots of trauma and are unstable. Because I feel like I'm the very same. Hello Romas, this is Rom here and welcome to a new gameplay series of Code Realized Future Blessings. This was the final installation of the games that Access gave to me for free to play for you guys. The next upcoming games from Access are games that I paid unless I state otherwise. But this is the last installation, which is Code Realized Future Blessings. There is another one that's already out, which I believe is Wintertide, but we're not gonna dive into that quite yet. We are here going to start a new game. It took me so long to finish everyone's route. I think it took me a couple of months just because I didn't have time. But this game is like a part 2 where you dive more into the story. I'm assuming there's possible marriage because the little teaser intro in the beginning that I didn't show you guys, because I'm pretty sure they're going to show us later, or maybe not. Either way, it might be copyright. It showed the guys in their cute wedding outfits. So okay, I can only assume this is us getting to the step to marrying them. I wanted to clarify who ended up being my top. Number 1, Bachelor. Since I usually I typically play the playthrough of the game entirely on the channel, but because I couldn't for these types of games, I had to play it off camera. So you guys couldn't really tell who, you couldn't really guess or tell who I ended up liking the most. But surprisingly, Van Helsing stayed as my number 1 throughout the entire thing, even though, you know, Lupin typically should be the one that I really should like, just because he's the character you had to unlock. But to be frank, Van Helsing is definitely my number 1. I'm pretty sure Saint Germain was my 2nd. He sent me through a fucking emotional roller coaster. I can't remember who I put last, but I'm pretty sure Frankenstein was 3rd. Lupin is probably... The thing is, I can't rank them. I don't want to put Impy last because he gave me the most, like, laughter. But I would feel bad if I put Lupin at the very bottom because he was the character you got to unlock. But maybe Lupin was the one I put at the very bottom of my list. I don't know. I don't quite remember what I ended up with. These types of games I should really write down who ended up being my number 1 to 5. Especially since I haven't picked up the game after a long while. But anywho, again, same stuff. I can only show you guys 4 hours of content. And the rest is up to your imagination. The rest is up to your imagination unless you end up buying the game yourself. Usually there are sales on Access games during special promotions. Like summer and all that. So keep an eye out if this is a game up your alley. What is this? Who's this? Lupin's gang? Oh, okay. After Story White Rose, Tales of Joyous Union following the events of Garden Rebirth, which is what we're gonna do. A tale is yet untold concerning events only hinted at in Garden of Rebirth. So this is Lupin's gang here. Herlock Sholmes, handsome guy, handsome side character you can't date. A tale that might have been told from the perspective of Herlock Sholmes. And Extra Story Finis, a tale that might have been told from the perspective of Finis. So, okay, there seems to be a lot of different point of views, but we're gonna stick to this one, the Garden Rebirth, so we can like see our guys again. Oh, I get to pick? Oh shit, I should have probably asked you guys who you guys wanted to see. But personally, I love Van Helsing. I love Van Helsing so much. I'm gonna go with him. I wanna see him all over again. I just popped my arm. That kind of hurts. I didn't know you can outright pick. Cause in Color of Malice, you kind of like, depending on the choice you chose, surprise, that's your guy. Oh, I don't know if you guys read the first one, but everything began with one man's ideals. Death. Wow, okay. Fear. Despair. he's done. He saw infinite beauty and suffering, and it was by his hand my life was corrupted.
家族を殺され、復讐を誓った心すらも利用され。
I might need to turn up the volume. He murdered my family, manipulating my drive for vengeance to further his ends.
その男の思うがままに。
I was nothing more than a tool to him.
エイブラハム・ヴァン・ヘルシングは復讐に身をこなす。
I, Abraham Van Helsing, became a beast consumed solely by revenge.
私には仲間など必要ない。
I don't need friends. Bro, that's a bullshit lie.
人の身の幸せも。
I'm sure. If you've been following me for a while, you guys know I like guys that are apparently have lots of trauma and are unstable. Because I feel like I'm the very same. Nor had I any use for happiness.
人からのぬくもりもいる。
The warmth of others was
家
meaningless.
族の敵さえ持てれば他に何も必要ないと思っていた。
Yeah, I need to fix the volume. I don't. Alright, well. Apparently, I don't know how to use any of these buttons. It's not this one, that one, the screenshot. I truly believe that all I required was vengeance for my dead
そ
family.
もそも罪なき吸血鬼の幸せを奪った私が幸せになるなど許されるはずもない。
And perhaps worse, I had torn the lives of countless innocent vampires asunder. Who was I to yearn for happiness?
犯した罪に対する当然の罰として私はただ孤独であり続けた。
As fitting punishment for my crimes, I existed alone and in
それ
solitude.
が私にとって真の仇だった。アレスターの狙いだとも知らずに。
Completely unaware that Alistair, true target of my vengeance, planned for it. Oh, I'm guessing this is my girl talking. This is. If you guys didn't play this game at all, you're gonna be super confused as of what happened in Van Helsing's story. Sorry, but this is a good recap. No, I'm not leaving you, bitch.
そんな私を救ったのは一人の少女だった。
In the end, I was saved by a single
彼女
girl.
は私がいくら突き放そうと決して私を一人にさせようとしなかった。
No matter how much I sought to push her away, she never left me
孤独
alone.
の怪物と呼ば
They called her a poisonous monster,
れ人との触れ合いを禁じられ
forbidden to lay hands on others.
私以上の孤独に苦しんでいたにもかかわらずそれでも私の背に追いすがってきた少女
Despite suffering a lonelier fate than even I, should continue to pursue me.
そんな彼女を見ていると自分だけが孤独だと自分だけが苦しんでいるのだと
Bearing witness to her pain, I reflected on my own solitude, my own suffering, believing I was the only one.
そう考えていたことがまるで道化のように思えてくる
Harboring such absurd beliefs revealed me for the fool I was.
だから私は死ねなかったのだろう
That is why I survived. Yeah, bitch, you almost died on me.
だから私は殺せなかったのだろ
That is why I couldn't pull the trigger.
う私以上に孤独を抱えていた彼女ももう一人にはしたくなかったから
I could not leave a girl more lonely than I, in even greater solitude and misery.
私を追いかけ引き戻してくれた彼女
The girl who pursued me, the girl who brought me back from the brink.
心から愛しいと思ったから
I love her from the depths of my soul. We love you too!
こうして私の復讐譚は終わりを告げた
And that was how my my sorry tale of revenge reached its conclusion.
だが決して全てが終わりを迎えたわけではない
However, not all had come to an
吸
end.
血鬼の王が私を許したとしても
The Vampire King may have forgiven me,
私の性を歪めた元凶が消えたとしても
and the man who worked me was no more.
未だ彼女の身に毒が残ったままなのか。
But within her body, the poison still remains. Which sucks. Can't even touch him. Can't even hug him. Well, we can hug and stuff, but, you know, not skin to skin kind of situation. Hey, you shouldn't be running, sir. Can I, like... Oh, shit, I keep hitting that button. How do I pull up the settings? That's a screenshot. I'm dumb. Oops. Okay, voice loud as hell, alright? Everything else can be low. I sprinted through the mansion with all the strength I could muster. I could not even recall the last time I found myself so short of breath. This was far beyond a mere matter of life and death. I am only vaguely surprised to feel an icy trickle of sweat on the back of my neck. Hurry, I must hurry! Dude, I've never seen him like this word before. I must find her. There was not a moment to waste. I considered breaking through walls, ceilings, whatever it took to reach her. How unlike me. Pushing aside such thoughts, I ran as fast as I can. The message was a sudden one. Oh fuck, is the building on fire? It came while at the palace during negotiations for vampire protection. I was acting as bodyguard for Marquess Renfield.
Helsing-sama!
Sir Van Helsing! A man burst into the chamber just as negotiations were adjourning for a recess. His uniform told me he was at a glance a royal messenger herald. But why he was so agitated I could not yet
シュタイン
imagine.
博士より至急のお呼び出しです。
Professor Frankenstein bid you come at once, sir.
お屋敷のお嬢様が
Wait, what? The young lady at the mansion, she's... My body launched itself forward before the harried messenger finished his sentence. Duty decreed that I should have informed Marquess Renfield, but the thought came far too late. I have no doubt the child king will conjure some excuse for me. Perhaps I am being irresponsible, but I have no choice but to put my trust in him. I can but hope they will make me this allowance, for I now have someone more important than anything else, someone I cannot fail. Oh. At the end of the maddeningly long hallway, my destination hoves into view. Oh, he's screaming for me. How cute. I'm sure I'm okay, though. I burst through the door and there. Yeah. Do I still have my doggo? My door Oh, okay, now it's my point of view. I was like, what? My door? My door flies open with an alarming bang. Moments later, I hear Van Helsing's voice, whom I had seen off just this morning. Van Helsing? The sudden shock of his appearance nearly causes me to drop the vial in my hands. Luckily, I had just finished drinking its contents. Contents? Oh, he's so cute. He seems almost panicked, out of breath, even breaking a sweat. I can't remember the last time I saw him like this. His piercing gaze bore into mine, and I felt as though I might fall into it. Van Helsing takes one step towards me and then another. Are you alright, Van Helsing? You're breathing so heavily. He does not answer my question, but instead drops his gaze to my hands. My gloveless hands. My bare skin gripping the empty vial. Michiko. His voice is barely audible, a whisper, and yet through the faintest movement of his lips I knew what he meant to say. That's right, I have to tell him. Tell him I'm finally... Van Helsing, listen! I'm fucking cured! I'm pretty sure it's only like... I have to keep drinking that vial. Holy fuck, okay! I just get a kiss. Just instantly. Not even like... Okay, maybe we are kind of into the game. Not even like 30 minutes in and then we got a kiss. Nice. He did not allow me to finish. Soft warmth... He's so cute, yo, I missed him so much. Soft warmth pressed against my lips, and his embrace so intense as to be almost painful. He didn't have to say it with words. Van Helsing would never let me go again. Kind yet powerful. I remained in his arms, held tight to the former vampire hunter's chest. The suddenness of his actions came as a surprise, of course, but even so... The heat radiating from our bodies brought such a wellspring of happiness to me. I was so happy, so very, very happy. It was so profound I wished that it might never end. I kissed the man I loved for a long, long time, and he kissed me back. Frankenstein! I miss him too. This game has so many good characters. It's just illegal to rank them from 1 to 5, alright? At least to me, because I feel like each one is great at something. So cute. A flustered cough from somewhere nearby. Van Helsing and I took it as our cue to finally let go, releasing one another. Oh, Victor!
なんかごめんね。あまりにも2人の世界だったからタイミング見失っちゃって。
You'll have to forgive me. The two of you were quite in your own world, and I didn't know when to speak.
いたのか、フラン。
Were you watching, Victor?
うわ、バンひどい。そもそも君を呼んだの僕でしょ。
Hey now, don't you start, Van Helsing. I'm the one who sent for you. You did?
そういえばそうだったな。
I suppose he did, yes. Van Helsing gives the slightest of nods, but offers no excuses.
それにしてもびっくりしたよ。僕がちょっと目を離した隙に2人がその。
I must say, I was a bit surprised. I had my back turned for all of a moment, and then you two were, well... kissing? I apologize if we surprised you, Victor.
いやいやいや、それ自体は全然いいんだよ。だって2人は恋人同士のわけだし。
Oh, no, 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 you can kiss all you want. You are in a relationship after all.
ただ、バンがあまりにも迷いなく君にキスをしたからさ。
It's just... Van Helsing kissed you with absolutely no hesitation and... No, wait, how long were you looking? He was looking for the very beginning then.
解毒が成功したとの知らせを受けていたからな。それにこの目でもしっかりと結果を確認したからこそだ。
I returned with all speed when I heard the counter agent worked, and I confirmed it with my own eyes. That would be why. After Van Helsing's abrupt arrival, we all managed to calm down, and Victor gives us an explanation of his counter-agent in layman's terms. Van Helsing and I sit on the bed, pressed close together as Victor tidies up his concoctions and devices.
その知らせって正確には解毒はほぼ成功。最後の確認を今から行うでしょ。
You do know that my message was counter-agent appears successful, ready to perform final tests, right?
結果的にバンが帰ってくるまでに無毒化は証明されたわけだけどさ。
Final results did indeed prove we were able to nullify the poison's effects before you returned, but...
もし毒が残ってたらとか考えなかった？
Did you never think about what might have happened if it didn't work? No, he didn't give a shit. If his lips burned off, I guess he was happy with that too.
何も考えてなかったんだね。恋は盲目って本当なんだな。
I take that as a no then. It's true what they say. Love is blind.
だがフラン、お前の錬金術師としての腕は本物だ。その知識や技術は他者とは比べ物にならない。
But Victor, your skills as an alchemist are very much proven. None can match your knowledge and technique.
ありがとう。
Wow. Van Helsing complimenting someone? That's very unlikely. Thank you.
つまりそこまで有能であるお前が確証もなく私にあんな知らせを飛ばすこともありえないだろう。
Put simply, a man of your talents would never send a notice in such haste without decisive proof, correct?
まあそうだね。2人をがっかりなんてさせたくないし。
Well, I suppose I didn't want to let either of you down.
ならばお前を信頼しきった私の読み勝ちということだな。
Indeed, and given my unwavering faith in you, wouldn't you say I read the situation correctly? You actually quite did, because otherwise we wouldn't have this game, you know? I'm pretty sure this is where we're gonna start to be more like less poison monster and more human-like, which means more kisses and hugs, right? Van Helsing. Anyway, this is where we're gonna end today's episode off. I'm sorry if you guys weren't excited to see Van Helsing's point of view and you wanted to see like the other guys, but Van Helsing's ultimately my favorite, so I really wanted to start off with him. I'm sure there's someone doing a playthrough of the other characters if you wanted to find out, or you can wait to get this game yourself during a sale. It's about to be, well, I don't know when I'm uploading this, so never mind. I'm not gonna say the date, or else this let's show you how lazy, well, not lazy, okay, how slow I am with editing. But anyway, definitely tell me who you guys would have picked to come back and play. I chose Van Helsing. The next one, I'm obviously gonna pick Saint Germain and go down my list. I swear to God, I feel like MP doesn't deserve number 5, or Lupin deserves number 5 for my list. But it just, there's so many good characters in this damn game, and you can't really pick a favorite. Technically, you can't, but I feel like it's impossible to pick a favorite. Like, they're all good characters. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys in the next one.